I have envisioned the phrase universal basic insect, and I am devastated. Because even if I, by some miracle, found myself in a situation where I could apply that joke, I have maybe one friend who would get it. These are my woes. Join me now as we work through them by punching all of the clones. I'm slightly delirious right now. This is the day after the wine situation, and you won't know what that means unless you're one of about 5 people. I've just realised I don't know how to play this character. Right, hang on a minute. I've got orb. Oh, that's just like Beerus's move. I can swift. What other non-swift moves do I have? So obviously, since we're not liable to turn people into cupcakes, as we are now, we have another different meteor attack. Just so that this one doesn't lose functionality. It's like Ginyu changing bodies. We've got to make allowances for the piss king. He says he won't abide an unfair advantage. Right. Again, we're just beelining until I get my Majin Buu. We're just beelining for the bosses, because I have had enough. I've had enough of not being Majin Buu. Well, only sort of being Majin Buu in like a philosophical sense. I can whoosh towards. Don't be the fiction manager who manages everything that isn't real. Okay. It is ultimately futile. You'd think people would figure that out just from the name. I'm somewhat at risk of just completely dying. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's gone wrong. Okay, we are at some risk of... I took all the health benefits off again in my hubris. I may need to just put them back on. I have full access to Gormbo, leader of the warrior cult. I'm gonna prove to you that it's what? Flip! I jumped in the sky. I jumped in the sky on accident. That's not gonna... Yeah. Right. Now though, you fool, I'll just keep you in the air forever. And you, just everyone. No one gets to not be in the sky anymore. Oh, you were too far away for me to turn into a cloak. Get out. Bring your friend back. Steady. Don't ignore my orbs. Some orbs can't be ignored, and this time you'll learn that the hard way. I've got... Why can I do a magic now? I've done a magic. I had a little icon, I don't know if you saw. I suppose only you could answer that now. Whereas I could explode a facsimile of my husband. So if I stab a man, I get his powers, it would seem. Goku's gonna fight another 21. Oh, we're in the underground lab of Big Pointy Arm Man. Hello, it's me, Arm Boy. The absolute grab. Here's where we keep the spheres. What you twiddling your static tail around over? A ham radio, hmm? Now I can communicate with ham.
Looks like I found you first.
I'm going to change all the channels at once, creating a typhoon that will destroy the world. Oh! What were you namming about? Your mouth was going, but no dialogue appeared. Do you fucking mind?
Useless, huh?
So, you actually managed to follow me all the way here. You truly are pests.
Why are we in Final Fantasy now?
So that's the wave machine.
Final Fantasy VII, seemingly. Come on now.
I can feel the waves. This is what Krillin was talking about.
Yes. She started on it long ago, prior to my awakening. She used that to seal the power and souls of every one of Earth's warriors.
It's just a little remote? There's not like a massive generator that it's connected to? Surely?
Hoping to devour them all while they were paralyzed.
I see. That's a pretty convoluted plan.
You don't know the fucking half of it, Sunshine.
I agree. It is also a very risky plan. In addition, since she and I both possess power, the waves also affect the both of us.
Then why did she want to activate it? She'll only end up stealing her own powers.
Because of science bullshit, I am fine.
Naturally, she prepared herself for that danger as well.
I covered myself in a plot-deflecting alloy.
At that time, I had just fallen into a deep sleep, and she assumed I would never resurface. And then, the waves ended up having a greater effect on her than she ever could have planned or imagined. In the end, it was her weakened state that allowed me to be woken. Ironically, I only managed to suppress her then, due to how surprised she was.
I don't think that's irony.
If you knew that much, why didn't you just go out and find the machine yourself?
We weren't ready to establish its existence
You are
yet.
aware that you could have easily increased the output to further suppress me? Well, I
Probably would have
couldn't.
killed Goku or something.
There's no need to be worried. I should be thanking you, really.
Oh, you're not even going to provide a reason,
I'm
really?
only here now because you couldn't find it. You failed
Oh,
the
you didn't know
test
where it
after
was.
all.
Okay. And it was asleep for that bit
However,
when I was the one
leaving
building
it
it.
intact will only cause problems. So I guess I'm left with
You ever
no
just
other
build a
choice.
doomsday weapon in your sleep? Keeps happening to me. I've had visits from the UN. They've been like, oh, come on now. This is getting a bit beyond the pit. What are you? Don't do that! You can turn things into cakes. Why the fuck are you eating it raw?
Horrible aftertaste of garbage.
I've seen Majin Buu do it to rocks. I know it doesn't have to be organic matter.
Oh man, she swallowed it.
But the machine is emitting waves. If she swallows that... Ooh, do I see that you're worried? Isn't that so very kind?
There's waves now in your tumbus, I guess.
It's okay, because that machine was just the controller. Swallowing
Right,
it wasn't
yeah,
the least bit
that
dangerous.
tracks.
And now it seems nearly useless and unable to send out any waves. No! If you want to beat me that badly, go on a sweets binge and strengthen yourself. Oh, wait, I guess that'd make you a hypocrite.
Isn't this a
now,
big
wouldn't it?
machine behind you?
I hate you. Okay then, guess I might
Do we
as
not
well
just...
finish you
That
off.
seems like the big machine that would probably be doing it. Shouldn't we blow that up and just kind of solve the problem? Hello, I've got a disc. And Goku's also here. But for some reason he let me go in first. Because that's always ended well.
18, are you okay?
No, I'm crouched in a very odd position.
What took you so long, you idiot?
Hey, what happened? You're all beat up. This looks bad.
Goku, finally.
Goku, I'll hold her off while you go and get some sensu beans from Koren.
Krillin, come on now. You can't possibly think.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, right, of course. Makes sense. He's the instant beepus boy.
Disappeared?
Goku will be right back. Meantime, we
After
need to
these
hold her off.
messages.
Huh? You're back already?
Yeah,
No
there's a
worries.
fight.
Koren already had some prepared. Here, everyone, eat these.
When you've got someone who can just instantly teleport to you and demand beans, you tend to have beans on hand, prepared.
You are going to regret this.
In every event, your feet didn't quite walk properly.
I've heard.
I'm not sure you're touching the floor
Isn't that
even.
right?
You've heard that?
How do you know about that?
Sorry, I'll explain later.
I don't think you will.
Looks like he somehow found out about everything. And
Were you
Was
told
that
by a
instant
bird?
transmission just now?
Did Jet the Hawk
He's a
come and
dangerous
explain
little
everything?
freak. There is no doubt.
Okay, so you know what that is.
I bet
You
could
were told
probably
by
be
a same
challenge,
bird,
though.
I bet. Right, it's time for Big, the cat, to also get involved. He's like, I've seen all the Sonic characters, come over here, this is me, and Big the cat, this is my voice now, hoo hoo hoo, Froggy.
What's wrong? You really aren't gonna fight?
No. On the contrary, I always save the best for last. Goku, my sweetie Goku. I can't help it. You look absolutely scrumptious.
Come on now.
Ew, yuck! You're seriously creepy, do you know that?
The most asexual man on the planet.
If you aren't careful with what you eat, you'll get a stomachache.
We're not
You
sure
don't
how
need
he
to
has two
worry.
children. He isn't either.
Thanks for letting me snag instant transmission. Bye-bye now.
What? Having seen it done, I now just have the ability. I could do anything. I'm like Taskmaster, but I have Ki.
Whoa! She's even crazier than I thought! She mastered instant transmission after only seeing it one time, just like
Oh,
Boo did.
precedent has been set. Okay.
Glad that's over.
Boo!
I'm curious. How did you guys know we were here? Seems like you knew about 21 splitting apart, too.
Yeah, we heard the news at Kami's Lookout. About what's been happening, the linking, and even about 21.
That was extraordinary.
They have a complete file on everything that has happened.
Krillin, I'm so sorry.
Huh?
What, for beating the shit out of me in a situation that sort of was immediately
Are
nullified?
you talking about when I tried to save you? Just forget about it. I mean, you didn't actually want to fight me. Besides, it seemed different from how you normally fight. Like you were going easy on me. I knew there had to be some reason.
Just insanely focused on your ear right now, Krillin.
Oh, Krillin, you know me so well.
Yoo-hoo.
So Dende told you what you need to know, right? The monster you're dealing with here?
Yeah, that android can turn people into candy and eat them, right? Just like Majin Buu.
Thank you for saying it so that I don't have to.
Maybe. It's possible that at some point in her development, someone put the same kind of cells in her body.
If that's the case, then she'll
I've
eventually...
got a Boo sample and use it for science weapons.
Well then, we're going to have to put a stop before she ends up eating every last person on Earth.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something weird?
I mean,
Not exactly. You're really going to help me?
Of course. We did come to this
I mean,
place
it's not
looking for
exactly
a fight
just
after
your
all.
problem at this point. We're all direct targets.
But
You need to relax, 21. These two, they're not going to go down easily.
I thought she had a pretty tight guard.
Oh, the
Although I bet
champions
she's
of
still
Bonk.
actually hiding her true power. Ooh, man! I can't wait to fight her. This is gonna be fun.
Again. Just 1,000-yard
It's
stare.
always been like that. You don't have to worry about him getting involved.
You were all so concerned. Turned out to be nothing.
It would appear that it's time to punch everything in the world.
thank you.
And I am animated.
I'm so grateful for all of your help.
Fucking Krillin. I don't know what it is.
Hey, don't mention it.
I don't think he knows where
Krillin,
he
you must
is.
have some idea as to what's next.
First,
Why
go
Krillin
find
specifically?
everyone else.
I mean, I guess the alternative is Goku. Yeah,
people are gonna
that's
help
a
us?
good call, actually. Asking Krillin.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Vegeta's riding in Bulma's plane as we speak.
He can fly.
Sure that they'll be
I mean,
able to help
the
out,
waves,
too.
I guess. But that's not stopped people from flying in the past, seemingly.
So much.
Has Bulma for some reason not turned on the wave stopping machine? And how
Okay,
did you
we need
get
to go.
to
We have to
be
get
walking
everyone.
around if so? This is... You know what? This is too nitpicky for me to bother with. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go, but I've got multiple allies. Who do I own now? Oh! Oh, it's just, I have everyone. Majin Buu. I know there's a scene between the two of you, which is the only reason you're still here. Who's another one that I want? Yeah, I'm sure, guys. Are we not gonna have... I guess we're just not going to have, Ginyu in this one. So Ginyu's no longer a concern, so this will do for a Majin Buu. Oh, this means I've got to start fighting all of them again, doesn't it? Right, now we need to have a conversation about how you're basically just me.
Indeed, we're matching in pink.
Pink.
Matching? What's that? It tastes good?
It's the only way you can win Bejeweled. And is therefore the objective of... God, his face is so cute. I love him.
Well, think of matching as being proof of our friendship. People show their friendship by wearing similar outfits, for example. They match.
Oh, so you Boo's friend then?
I suppose I am.
Yay! Because you Boo's friend, Boo can use special candy.
I have just the Snickers for this
Thank you very
situation.
much. Wait, this is no time to be eating candy.
Incorrect.
What? You don't like candy?
No, it's not that. How about this? Let's hold off on the candy for now and eat it once all the fighting is over. We can gather a lot of candy and throw a party.
Candy party?
We're going to have
Nice.
a unique Halloween for the situation.
So let's focus on the fight for now.
Everyone become a pumpkin. I'll defeat everyone in the meantime. Get everyone's bones out of their coffins now. We'll rob every grave. Fill it all with maple syrup instead. That's what Halloween is, right? Ginyu, you're the only one who's not here. And it's a shame for me. It's a shame for me every time the bins get collected because I don't know for a fact that I've not kept some of my gold in there each time. I've been wondering where all the coins have been going, and I'm starting to get concerned I might have been throwing them out. I don't feel like I would have, but they keep disappearing, and if they were where I thought they would be, then we wouldn't be having this problem, would we? If you think about it. It's always the last place you check, and maybe the last place I check is the bins. I'm sick of having all these bin worries. It's just getting so overbearing. The shadow of the bin man looms large over my life. I didn't mean to do that. I can go into the sky if I particularly want to. Don't turn into stone. Oh no. Oh, the violence. The violence on display here is not nearly enough to justify me. No. I'm a big pink ball. The ball's final return is one for... Were you not meant to... I thought there would be a special attack. Did I not do it in time? Like this, look. It's big, it's pink, it destroys everything that's made of stone. I mean, the stone's the only things that didn't get destroyed. So you put Raccoon on me to trick me into thinking that you weren't here. And then you appeared on the other side. You just said, Raccoon's the sandwich master of the world. Become a pudding. And defeat everything that you stand for now. Do I want to mine for gold yet? Or do I... Because, like, you are green. Like, I'd made some significant progress towards your Link events. But I don't know if you're, like, the one... Like, you're way lower level as well is the other thing to bear in mind. I mean, at any rate, why aren't you... There. We've fixed that now. There's Gorgonzola in the warrior's eyes. I won't rest until it's been extracted. Hello, welcome to Cheese Surgery, episode 1. We've established the premise very bluntly. We're not making much effort to get you invested. If you're, you know, the show's called Cheese Surgery. If you've looked at it, you can probably guess what it is. I mean, it's not exactly the... I guess technically the premise would be kind of obvious, in as much as it's called that, but also, what could it possibly mean, those words in that order? Maybe it's naive of me to think that people would naturally know. You know what I naturally know. Die. Okay, let's see how green you are when it counts. Will it be the blended master, or just another forgetful You put a laser beam in my chin. Yeah, that's the only problem, you see, is that he just does that. Oh no, he anticipated me every teleporting move. Oh, it's nearly time for breakfast. You must stop all this shenaniganing. You don't understand, it's dangerous. Fling them. No, you threw a bean at me, or a rock. He's about just throwing things, is this gentleman. Get out of my ass! Here. Take that. Pay those damage bills and never appear before me again. I have the feeling that if Piccolo gets hit at all, it's just not going to end well for us, so we have no choice at this point, but we'll go pink. Yamcha and the margins. Travelling north on the funny road. Nobody stops to think if it's actually worth going there on your holiday. I've yet to see anyone seriously consider the merits. You know what, maybe I just haven't been paying attention when they have done. Oh, you tricked me! You tricked me with more men where I couldn't see them. Yes. You've been a silly dick. For the last time. Wait. Take that. Oh, you would. You would deflect every... Right, let's have some fucking decorum now. Let's have a real think to ourselves about what we're doing this for, Remember who you're fighting for, and how much they hate it when you punch Majin Buu. You've become the very thing you sought to stop. Don't you feel like a silly little biscuit? And now, with the power of suggestion, you became one. Just as I planned. You too are no match for me. For you see, I've already unlocked the secret, and it's to punch you really hard many times. No one can compete with my ability to gather this sort of knowledge. Whoa, fuck. Oh no, I gained an ability where I could make shapes teleport just then. I'll never know what that means now. It's actually starting to feel like maybe too many health advantages, so I am going to put my level 3 coins back on here, over what feels like the most cheese-worthy one. Oh, I've gone the wrong silly, thinking it was incorrect. Oh well. It's not like I even know what that means. Well, that's rude. That's all rather rude of you to have done! Oh god, no. When you put your children in my mind castle like that, you send them to their doom. You just did the same fucking thing again. How many children do you intend to lose today? Thank God we stopped him. The entire nursery would have disappeared into the fog. I'm a bit sick of that happening, to be honest. We need to keep it in a brightly lit area with minimal condensation. Not condensation. I don't think. Humidity? What's the fog deciding factor? Someone give me fog knowledge before it's too late. God damn it! Think of the nursery. Why are you defying me at this stage? What the freezer? The freezer was present briefly. There he goes. Right, let me do my entrance properly this time. That's definitely what went wrong! Right, now what we got? Don't stop all me orbs! You cheeky bastard! No, no! No! Do you see that doesn't go on my head? That goat is actually... It's a modded version of what was supposed to go on yours. Oh, you asked for it now. Yamcha's real and he's afraid. I learned recently from a little brother that you can transition into the meteor attacks by holding back while you do the thing that lets them chain the regular ones together. It's a shame that it didn't work at all on this occasion, because it would have been very impressive that I did a good job. We'll end that there for now, and next time we will come back. Do I want to bother? I might get him off screen, to be honest, because, you know, we're so many episodes in at this point. I can't be expected to still have things to say. Is this the... You know, it's all largely similar fights. I'll deal with this man where you can't see me, and then just... I'll see you next episode when the man will be dealt with, and I'll tell you how that went. Goodbye.